Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Adam Olson on the Football and Other Things podcast. And please check us out. Rate, review, subscribe, follow. Let's interact, okay? I'm at footballandotherthings1@gmail.com. I'm also on Twitter at FBAOT1 at FBAOT1. Okay? You can find our podcast on YouTube, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, and on Stitcher. All right? We out here. All right? Now, please check out the tournament, the 72-team tournament that I have set up. Okay? It's based on how teams did this regular season. And I want interaction because I want to see what you guys think. All right? We're also going to dive more in depth into the group of six, aka the champions conferences. Right now, I've divin. What's the past tense of the word dive? I think it's just dove. Come on, Adam. That's that level. Man, you remember those vocab books? I think I was like level O for Olson. So let's take a look at those previous episodes because I gave a very in-depth analysis of why I built those premier conferences out. So episode 6, I gave you an overview, okay? Episodes 7 through 12, I talked about each individual conference and why it was important, all right? And each team, a little summary, okay? And I'm going to do the same for the champions conferences coming up here soon, all right? So this is an Other Things episode, all right? An Other Things episode, but obviously I'm going to plug my football episodes because why not? The Other Things episode. So let me talk to you all about banana peels. Not necessarily bananas, because I think bananas in the fruit hierarchy, for me, they're okay. Like, I'll eat a banana. I know potassium, but they're, you really, as a man, and I'm secure, but the fact that I'm saying I'm secure, does that mean I'm insecure? Don't answer that question. Just keep that one to yourself. There are a lot of traps you get into eating a banana. Just a lot of traps. And that's what she said it, I mean, that's on you. You are immature like Michael Scott on The Office, and that is hilarious. I think I'm going to start saying, in the words of my good friend Jesse Robert DeBaker, I think I'm going to start saying settle down every time there's something that could be taken as like an innuendo. Just like, hey man, settle down. I'll let you gather. I will let you compose yourself, and then we can move on in the episode. So settle down. All right. So banana peels. So the other day, I was helping out in a classroom, and a young lady had eaten a banana, but had not disposed of the banana peel. And thus, she was doing her work, but she was polite, and so she kept the banana peel on her desk so as not to litter, but also not to create a safety hazard. Because one of the reasons that I appreciate a banana peel so much is because of the intrigue and the comic potential that a banana peel has, okay? A banana peel is a very, very reveled, not reviled, well, maybe it's reviled too, but in my world, it's reveled, okay? Because a banana peel can really create a lot of controversy, and a banana peel can really just ruin someone's day, okay? So a couple references I have to banana peels. First off, when I saw the banana peel, I immediately lit up. I probably smiled if you were looking at me, although I don't know whom would have been looking at me walking around the classroom, because all of the students that I had were very diligently doing their work. Okay? Wink, wink. And so I immediately took that opportunity to make a very lighthearted joke in an attempt to, create bonds with the students, because when you're a teacher and a coach, it's very, very important that you develop relationships, obviously appropriate relationships, but relationships nonetheless with your students and your student athletes. So I made the joke of and referenced Mario Kart. Okay, now Mario Kart, for all of you who have lived under a rock your entire lives, Mario Kart is a video game. It first became popular on the Super Nintendo platform. Yes, I am dating myself, but Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo platform was utterly amazing. I myself have never even owned a Super Nintendo, much less almost any other video game system minus the PlayStation 2. At one time I owned a PlayStation 2. I bought that when I was in college with my own money because I was balling. Not really, but anyway. So in Mario Kart, you can choose a character from the Mario universe. So like Mario, Luigi, Donkey Kong, Bowser, etc., etc., etc. Okay, and you choose that character, and then you can choose to race on a series of tracks. While you're racing on said track, and you can choose the difficulty level, easy, medium, hard. While you're racing on said track, you can run over little squares that have a question mark over them. And when you run over them, it basically looks like a slot machine where in the top left-hand corner, and it makes a little sound effect, and it goes through different items that you can get from that question mark box. One of those items is either a singular banana peel or plural banana peels, several banana peels. You can get either one of those. And when you are in the race, you can use said item, in this case a banana peel or several banana peels, in an attempt to gain an advantage over your opponents whom you are also racing against. You can either drop the banana peel behind you or you can fling the banana peel out in front. But you got to be very careful if you fling the banana peel out in front because you yourself might fall victim to your own banana peel. Okay? Now, I was not one for flinging the banana peel forward. I didn't want to risk that. I usually dropped banana peels behind me. I would also try to leave that string of banana peels behind me and cut off an opponent and get them to just naturally slip. So almost like having a tail, like that you just wag back and forth. That was pretty effective back in the day. So I made that banana peel reference to my student, and I got a smile out of her. Thus, I think she got the Mario Kart reference, but I could be wrong. Now, Mario Kart started on the Super Nintendo platform, but it was a ballin' game, so it evolved. It was on the Nintendo 64, and Mario Kart is one of those games that transcends generations. It was that good. Characters evolved, racetracks evolved, but still, you had the Mario universe, and you had the different weapons, one of them being the banana peel. Now, the banana peel is great to reference in Mario Kart, but there are also several other references to it. Mainly what I'm talking about is in Billy Madison with the O'Doyle family, which is, that's Billy Madison's, I guess that's kind of like his nemesis, his nemesi, depending on plural, singular, however you want to call it. Nemesis. The O'Doyles were a family of different height, different aged redheaded children, and they drove around in a station wagon. And the O'Doyles were like the representative bullies in each one of their grades. And Billy Madison, the awesome movie with Adam Sandler, where he has to go back to school and he has to go through the different grades and move up, and it's like in every grade or almost every grade he encountered another O'Doyle kid. And the O'Doyles were notorious for beating up or picking and bullying a kid, and then afterwards holding up their fists and going, O'Doyle rules, O'Doyle rules, O'Doyle rules. Well, the O'Doyles, little did they know, they got what was coming to them in the form of Billy Madison at one point going, O'Doyle, I got a feeling your whole family's going down, but right now I got to go study. And sure enough, what happened to the O'Doyle family is they did meet their demise. The whole family was together on some type of family outing in the station wagon. Father O'Doyle, not to be confused with like a bishop or a teacher or a faculty member in the Catholic Church or at the Catholic diocese, although he could have been. But in this case, he was the literal patriarch, the father of the O'Doyle family. And Father O'Doyle said, hey guys, who rules? And then that O'Doyle chant came up. O'Doyle rules, O'Doyle rules, O'Doyle rules. However, However, enter the banana peel. And as was foretold by Billy Madison, the O'Doyle family ran over said banana peel, and that station wagon with the wood panel siding went rolling off a cliff and met their doom with a fiery explosion at the bottom of a cavern. Banana peel 1, O'Doyle family 0. Tragic. Now, the last real reference that I can, and I'm sure that you all, I would love to hear your banana peel stories. I really would. Let's try and keep them clean. Settle down. Okay. But the last banana peel story I can reference is when I was in college at Beloit. I mean, I've long had this obsession with banana peels. And so we would always, at Beloit, talk about the novelty of a banana peel. And we would debate each other on how slippery a banana peel actually was. So we decided that we would start leaving banana peels around different areas of the campus just to see if we could get each other to slip. I mean, have you ever heard the phrase, "Don't get caught slipping"? Dog. Never before has that statement been more true in the land of banana peels with friends. That might be up for like a trademark later on, banana peels with friends. I don't know. If it gives you an idea, then so be it. By no means am I recommending to anybody to attempt to hurt someone with a banana peel. However, after watching Billy Madison and seeing the dangers of banana peels and countless other shows and cartoons over the years, we know that banana peels can be lethal. They can be. So we decided to actually test that out. What surface is a banana peel good on? And ultimately, is a banana peel slippery? Now, what I found out that when put on a tile floor in the commons of Beloit College, a banana peel can actually be pretty slippery. And so we did put a banana peel. My good friend, my roommate, he started at right tackle for us for 3 years, one Jonathan Dowdle. Now, Jonathan, I think, got a little too savage and tried to put the banana peel in the area where people would go to throw their trays away, and I was like, nah, man, we can't do that, dog, because I was worried that someone would actually slip and like get hurt, and we would get sued or kicked out of the school. So I did not partake in that. However, there were banana peels that got set down throughout the campus and on the slick tile floor. And I even, as like a control, I actually walked over one time on purpose just to see. And I'm going to tell you something right now. A banana peel on a tile floor that's been cleaned or waxed, that is a legit hazard. Legit hazard. I'm talking Mario Kart style-esque hazard right there. If you had if you had a floor full of banana peels on a waxed floor, that is like landmines, dude. I'm telling you right now. So test your banana peels out. I would love to hear about your banana peel theories and your banana peel stories. So at me, Facebook me, message me on Twitter. Again, this is Adam Olson and the Football and Other Things podcast with the banana peel episode. And tonight, O'Doyle does not rule, Olson rules. Football and Other Things rule. So until next time, this is the Football and Other Things podcast from the Olson Family Complex in Waxahachie, Texas. Mom, Dad, I love you. You're doing a great job.